It's time for the greatest athleticism you've ever seen in your life. The professionals are quaking in their boots. With the many videos out there of people that excel in their sport, there's a series, as it is now time to Watch Me Suck at Bowling! Hello and welcome to the second game of 5 for the month of April 2025 edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling from Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield, Massachusetts. The first game, well, per usual, starts off quite rough, and this is a very tough place, as you might have seen in the first game. It went horribly wrong. We've recovered, we've faltered, and then a spare in frame 9 saved the whole game with a good fill, and we wound up with an 85. So are we going to do better, or are we going to do worse? Let's find out.
Into frame and ball one. Ball 2. At least we're not starting with 3.
Yes, doing much better with a 5. And for those of you who like the pin setters, here's the Bullmore doing, once again, what I can't do, and that's clear a plate. But also put down a fresh set of 10, and there you go.
Frame 2, ball 1.
When the music is a little too obvious, some portions will get muted out.
Ball 2.
And another good start.
Ball 3, welcome to Masons.
About 1/3 of the lane will make the frame itself halfway decent. Can it happen?
Niner.
If there's any good news is we're off to a better start than the last game. We got the 5 and 1 instead of a 4, and then a 9 and 2 instead of an 8. We're all the way up to 14.
Frame 3, ball 1. Take a look. We got the special colored head pin, and if we can get a strike, you're not here. TNC Bank and Trust will pay us 25 cents.
Since everything starts off way to the right, how many pins will we get?
Ball 2.
The middle diamond and the 710. How could anything go wrong? That answered that question, didn't it?
Ball 3.
Don't ask, I don't remember what that was for. Go for the fat one.
We'll have to review that. It's either an 8 or a 9. We'll go with the 9 right now.
Upon review of the final frame before contact, we can see that the ball is just barely on the pin plate. So the 9 stands.
Frame 4, ball 1. It's only a point difference.
Here we go.
Ball 2.
Come on.
Ball 3, that shot would have been good any other time. That's great. Alright, those 2 frames went alright. We got we got the 8 and 4, 9 and 3. The automatic scoring was in the way doing flashy things. Can't choose one that doesn't do that. Anyway, we're at 31. Frame 5, ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. A crappy 7. Frame 6, ball 1. Ball 2. Somewhat of a gift. Remember who's trying. Ball 3 was a hair off. If that were only ball 2 for the 10. Well, mixed bag there. We got a lousy 7 and 5, but we got the 10 and 6, which brings us right at minimum acceptance. Heading towards the 80, hopefully. We're at 48. Frame 7, ball 1. Ball 2, again, somewhat easy, but who's trying? Ball 3, I messed up and I still almost got it.
But will there be a mark coming in this game?
9 be fine. Frame 8, ball 1. Call 2. I didn't think it was going to happen, but we did get the spare. All right, those 2 frames, for some odd reason, 2 in a row that were actually halfway decent. No, actually good. Got the 9 and 7, spare and 8. We're at 67 with El Stinko, the bonus ball. Frame 9, ball 1. El Stinko, the bonus ball. What will the bonus be? The times that I'm pausing, there's another person ready to pull. The good news, the gut gave us a 6 fill. The bad news, that leave. Ball 2. Ball 3, I got a few selections for the script shot at the end.
There you go, Liam. Nice. Nice. Right in the middle. Nice shot.
No good. That is a 9er. That's frame ball 1. Ball 2. Ball 3. If that were only ball 2 with a 10.
That game turned out to be better than the previous. We got a 9 in 9, first ball knocking down 6 to make the fill for the spare. And then another I wish it was ball 2 moment where we got a 10 in 10. But we end with a 92, so that's pretty good. That concludes Game 2 of 5 for the month of April 2025th edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. From Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield, Massachusetts, this is Georgia 551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.